Oh, okay. So it's only the top three. So top three and then the next two with the best record. Okay, so it's not 4-4, 4-1. Okay. Here we go. Good evening and welcome to the Wing Arena as we have a battle of the top teams in the West. Osaka Evessa going up against Seahorses Mikawa. Seahorses Mikawa, number 2 in the Western Conference with a 23-11 slate, go up against Osaka Evessa, who has an 18-16 card and are number 4 in the Western Conference. This is a very important game for Mikawa, because not only have they slipped out of first place after quite a while, but they are in a 3-game losing streak. They need to be able to snap that with a win here today. It's going to be an interesting matchup as we take a look at the team standings. There you have both of them. Mikawa trailing by 2 games over the UQ. They were actually tied for quite a while for first spot, but Mikawa has yielded that top position because of those 3 straight losses. These two teams have actually played each other before, and Osaka won that game with a score of 98-76. But a lot has changed since then. In fact, if you look at that last game between Osaka and Mikawa, Osaka shot 50% from 3-point distance and 62% from the field overall. Those are very excellent numbers. Let's see if they can duplicate that here today. In that game, they also forced 15 steals and got 36 points on fast breaks compared to Mikawa's 7. So they really dominated that particular matchup. These are highlights from last weekend's play. Both games, losses by Seahorses Mikawa. So they want to be able to make sure they come out with guns blazing here today to stop this skid. When you look at some team numbers, the Seahorses are top 3 in scoring average with 84 per game. They're actually the best shooting team in the league, especially from 3-point distance, with 40% from beyond the arc. Osaka, though, is not far behind, scoring 81 points per game, so this will prove to be an interesting battle. When you look at the Seahorses, they're a very unselfish team. They have the top 2 scorers, but they also average a second-best 22 assists per game, so they like to move that ball around, they like to get everybody involved, and because of all of that movement, it's very hard for the defense to really pinpoint who they need to stop. Osaka, though, is one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that's why it's going to be an interesting night we have here in the B-League. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thank you very much for joining us. It's going to be an exciting 2 hours of Japanese basketball coming your way. We have the lineup here of the Seahorses Mikawa, and when you take a look at the Seahorses, again, they will be relying on 6 key players, starting out with number 1, Takuya Kawamura. They also have number 5, a very tall point guard, Kyle Collinsworth. There he is, number 5 on your screens. Number 14, Kosuke Kanemaru, will be their main man. Kashiwagi there on your screens. Will be coming in. He is averaging 17 minutes, but not really much of a contributor. Only with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Other main players for Seahorses Mikawa are Shane Winnington. We have Koki Schaefer, their naturalized player, standing 6'8", 22-year-old who will be manning the middle. And they also have Davante Gardner, 3-time scoring champion. So they have the firepower to be able to stay on top of this league and, of course, battle it out with the big boys. Here now some footage of the previous match of Osaka Evessa. You see on the screens their results. 1 win, 1 loss. When you talk about Osaka Evessa, they have 5 key stalwarts. In number 14, Takuya Hashimoto, who's actually the number 3 leading scorer in the league. They have DJ Newbill, their import. Ira Brown, who has actually played 10 years here in Japan already. He is a naturalized player. They have Garrett Stutz, their center, standing 7 foot flat. And they also have Josh Harrelson, a power forward center, who stands 6'10". There are some of the past results of Osaka Evessa. As we mentioned, currently right now in 4th spot in the Western Conference. It's very important for these teams because they need to be able to stay in the top 3. If you are in the top 3 of each conference, you automatically make it to the playoffs. So what happens is, in the B-League playoffs, you have the top 3 teams in each conference and 2 teams, the next 2 teams with the best record. We're just about ready to get underway here. Osaka likes to speed up the pace of the game and tire out the big men of the other squad. Let's see if they'll be able to do that here today. They also try to get them into foul trouble. We have number 13 here who we're going to be focusing on. That is Hiromu Nakamura. Nakamura has played 26 games, averaging 21 minutes with contributions of 5 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. Let's see how he can help out his squad this evening. We're scheduled to tip off at 6:10, so it's about 2.5 minutes before we get there. Welcome back to the Wing Arena. You can see the banners there of some key players. That is number 1, Kawamura. Number 3, Kashiwagi, has played in all 32 games for Seahorses Mikawa this season with 17 minutes on the floor, but with averages of just 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that'll be the matchup that we'll have for you. So it's Kashiwagi up against Hashimoto. We're going to watch that matchup as this game progresses. There are the 3 referees handling proceedings. B-League action coming your way here. We're in for a very interesting evening. When we take a look at the head-to-head matchups between these 2 squads, it is 12 wins for Seahorses Mikawa as compared to just 5 wins for Osaka Evessa. But as I mentioned, Osaka had their number the last time out. They won that encounter. That was on October 28th, and Kawamura only had 2 points, so expect a big game from him here. He wants to come back, and he wants to come back big time. Here we have the starting 5 for Seahorses Mikawa. A while ago, you saw the starters for Osaka. They have Donnelly, Nakamura, Newbill, Brown, and Harrelson. Seahorses Mikawa parading Kawamura, Collinsworth, Kanemaru, Schaefer, and Gardner. These starting 5s for both these squads have not changed in the past couple of weeks. And there is your head coach for Seahorses Mikawa, Himikazu Suzuki, a former national team player. He's been coaching since 1995, one of the most successful coaches in the league. 61 years of age, looking to come up with a victory here. Once again, the starters: Mikawa, Scott Kawamura, Collinsworth, Kanemaru, Schaefer, and Gardner. Evessa with Donley, Nakamura, Newbill, Brown, and Harrelson. It's a battle of the bigwigs here in the West. Number 2, Mikawa, up against number 4, Osaka. Both teams looking for a jackrabbit start here if they possibly can. Most especially for the hosts. They still remember they got blown out by Osaka 98-76 the last time they met. They want to be able to turn the tables on one of their big rivals here in the Western Conference. There's a good shot of Gardner, who did not have a very good weekend the last time out. He was very frustrated in the game that we showed you on Saturday. Way below his average, wasn't even into double digits. Let's see if they try to get him off to a good start here this evening. First 10 minutes underway. On the outside, Gardner gives it up. Nice attack inside. Easy 2 points for Kyle Collinsworth. Trying to go to the post. Why not? The pass to the wrong individual there. Turnover to start out the first possession for Osaka Evessa. Nice pass inside. It is 4-0. Quick cut. Easy basket for Kanemaru. He now has matched his point production from October 28. Usually likes to operate on the outside. Jumper. A little bit too strong. One and done. Rebound for Schaefer. Here comes Collinsworth once again. Kanemaru setting that screen. Gardner asking for movement. Still with the dribble. Picks it up. And he's going to lose it. Off on the break. That's a good foul there from Koki. Picks up Newbill. Newbill is actually one of the top defensive players in the league. He was 2020 Defensive Player of the Year in the NBL in Australia. Let's see how he can put the clamps on Kanemaru once again. Newbill for 3. A little bit too strong. Schaefer with a tap. Nice save. Through the legs from Gardner. Showing his agility there. Gardner from the outside gives it up. Gardner on the outside once again. Shot from the outside. It's Kanemaru hitting. He now has 5 points in the ball game. 5 out of the 7 here for Mikawa. Will they finally get on the board? Yes, they do. It is now 7-3. Nice basket there from the outside from Nakamura. Back in the interior, Collinsworth. Almost passed to the wrong individual, but it will be a turnover. Ira Brown, a very active defender. Osaka with the possession, down by 4. Almost 2.5 gone here in the first quarter of play. Back-to-back threes. And the lead has been cut down to 1. Nice basket there, that time from Elliot Donley. Gardner has that range, but has been gun-shy from long distance. Kanemaru inside, the floater will drop. Kanemaru wanting to tell everybody that he's back, and that 2 points the last time these two teams met on October 28 was an aberration. Kanemaru averaging 17 points a contest, now has 7 already. Another turnover. Nakamura has been distributing quite well. Collinsworth will lose it. Nice handoff. And taking it all the way. That's basket interference. That could be a goaltending. And the first points here for Nakamura inside. He does have a 3. So 5 points for Hiromu Nakamura. Lead has been cut down to 1. Collinsworth has lost the ball on 2 possessions already. Nice bounce pass. Schaefer will now head to the line for 2 shots. He was looking for a 3-point play opportunity. Didn't drop. He will settle for 2 free throws from the 15-foot line. Nice look there. Nothing much Harrelson could really do as he picks up his first personal. Koki makes the first. You can see there, 23-year-old, standing 6'8". The lead is back to 3. Newbill goes inside to Brown. Brown kicks it out. That's a long 2. Not going to work there for Harrelson. Ira Brown active. Gets it back. And that extra possession will give them another 3, courtesy of Newbill. We're tied at 11. Newbill is a top defender, but he can play offense as well. And that defense will pick up a personal. First foul there on Newbill. See just how he's all over Kanemaru. Picks up a foul there though. Collinsworth once again. 4 minutes gone here in the first period. Kanemaru falling back and hitting. He's got 9 points in this contest. The fans asking for defense. Jumper from Brown, a little bit too strong. It lands in the lap of Harrelson. Here's Newbill. Escapes. Newbill now with 5 points in the contest. Gardner bringing it down, playing point. Falling away once again is Kanemaru. And that's a nice tip there from Koki Schaefer. Always active around the basket. Halfway gone through the first period. Going inside of Harrelson. That's a good idea. Extra pass. Finds Brown. Brown with a miss. Another rebound by Schaefer. Schaefer now with 3 boards. Collinsworth, nice find. Gardner gives it up. Kanemaru hits. Kanemaru already with 11 points, and we're still in the first quarter. 17-13. Mikawa up by 4. Trying to attack. Draw the defense inside. Newbill inside. He's got back-to-back baskets. Gardner will finally attack. Nice active hands there from Elliot Donnelly. Donnelly was just waiting there for that slap. Nagano will check in here. First appearance, first substitution for Seahorses Mikawa. We also have the first entry of number 14, Takuya Hashimoto. He is their key player. But a different strategy from Coach Takeno. Likes to have Hashimoto coming off the bench, not as a starter. Will it serve them well? They've won 18 games. Too strong at that attempt. Another one and done. Collinsworth with the rebound. Gardner has not attacked the basket yet. Another jumper hits. He is on fire. Talking about smoking Kosuke Kanemaru. And the lead is back up to 4. Hashimoto. Still nice extra pass. Ira Brown inside. That deep, just book it. 19-17 is our tally. Approaching the 3-minute mark here. It's been a very quick pace first quarter. Gardner will attack. Gardner will get away. Come up with a very short shot. Harrelson with the board. That's actually Garrett's touch already. Was checked in for Harrelson. They're of the same build. Long rebound. Falls to Ira Brown. Ira Brown can't control it though. Asking for a reverse of the call, but the officials stick to their guns. First entry of Ito Tatsuya. By the way, during the halftime break, we will announce the pool that Japan has actually chosen for the upcoming FIBA Asia Cup. They have a 24-man national team squad announced. We'll mention that during the halftime break. Stick around for that. Right now we got great basketball. Almost a traveling violation. Kanemaru gets it back. Boy. He woke up on the right side of the bed. Kanemaru now with 16 markers. New build. They kick it out. Hashimoto trying to operate. Bullies his way. And it's a foul on who? It's a foul against him. Nagano picks up an offensive foul there. Watch it here once again. All over Hashimoto. No dip with the shoulder, but looked like there was a slight extension of the arm. 5-point lead here enjoyed by Mikawa. Biggest lead of the ball game for them. Nice handoff, almost a slam. 2 free throws now for Shane Whittington, who has just made his entry. Watch it here. Nice pass from Nagano.
He hasn't shot the ball yet.
Very good free throw shooter. Shane Whittington, and I just jinxed him. He's got range. Now makes up for that. Makes the second. It's now 23-17. Jumper from Hashimoto. On line, on target, but just a little bit too strong. Stopping, popping. It's not going to drop. Stutz grabs that. They got a brand new 14 to work with once again. They are trailing by 6 though. Here's Newbill. Nice handoff. Stutz with his first 2 points. That's great movement without the basketball, and also great recognition there from Newbill. Ira Brown will take his first rest. Coming right back in is Josh Harrelson. There's a nice look at Coach Akitomo Takeno. Calling the shots for Osaka Evessa. Collinsworth hanging. Gets blocked. Foul is going to be called there on Nagano. Stopping Tatsue in his tracks. Under a minute remaining here in the first period. Neither team has called the timeout. Trying to save it for the second half of our first 2 quarters. Blown offensive thrust there once again from Osaka. The ball will go back to the host Mikawa. Nagano now quarterbacking. Surprisingly, Kawamaro still in the ball game. I guess they're going to ride him since he is blazing at this point. He's going to head to the line for 2 more free throws. Kanemaru already with 16 points. He leads all scorers. Can you imagine? Kanemaru by his lonesome has 16 points. Osaka has 19 total. And he's going to add to his tally here. I expect to make both free throws. He's now got 17. And there's confirmation. Early headlines here for this match. Osaka with 19 points. Kanemaru with 18. Wow. Jumper from Tatsuya works. Badly needed basket there from Osaka. Final possession of the first period. Collinsworth says, we're going to milk this till the very end. At the very least, we'll be up by 4. They want a basket here. They want to bury their opponents. They go to the hot hand. Kanemaru up against Hashimoto. It's an excellent matchup between 2 national team players. 2.4 remains. Time for one final heave. Schaefer gets into contact with it. Schaefer touched at last, that was for sure. But it looks like they're going to give the ball. No, the ball will stay here with Osaka. That's the right call. Brown will check in. Looking for a possible alley-oop play here. But Ira Brown is one of those players that can get a shot off very quickly. He tried to go inside. Koki Schaefer was up to the task that time. Check that. That was Kanemaru. It was Schaefer and Kanemaru moving towards the basketball. They say there's still 0.3. Everybody, including the dancers, thought the first period was over. 0.3. So this really just a tip. No catch and shoot. That's not going to count. That wouldn't have counted even if it went. An excellent quarter here for Kosuke Kanemaru with 18 points as his squad leads 25-21 here in the first. We're here in the second period. This battle between the top teams in the West. Osaka Evessa travels to Seahorses Mikawa here at the Wing Arena, and that is a needed basket by Osaka as they move to within 1. Looking at Mikawa's position, yeah, they've had a tremendous performance so far here from Kanemaru with 18 points. They've been doing very well offensively, but they're only up by 1. Osaka, on the other hand, has missed so many shots. Only shooting 45% from the field. It's Osaka. 42% from two-point distance. They've missed a lot of makeable shots, but they still just trail by a point. So from Osaka's point of view, they've got to be happy with where they're positioned at this point. For Mikawa, still glad that they're up, but they need to be able to clamp down though. $25-24 is our tally. That would have been first takes of the lead here for Osaka if they made that basket. Nagano rushing. Jumper once again, a little bit too strong that time. That's a pinpoint pass. Finds Ira Brown. That was a heat check a while ago for Kosuke Kanemaru. One of his few misses here today. Nagano gets away for 2 inside, and the lead is back up with Mikawa. Three-pointer, yes! Finally starting to heat up from downtown. That was Harrelson. The big men of today can shoot from just about anywhere. There's a miss. They push it up the floor quickly. And the big man to finish the break. That is a big man that can really run the floor. Harrelson with a 3, and then with a 2 there. And suddenly, Osaka up by 4. Very early timeout here, called by Coach Kimikazu Suzuki. The lead of his squad vanished as his team now trails by 4. Mini explosion there from Josh Harrelson. Quick hands from Tatsuya. Stutz puts it through. What a tremendous start here to the second period for the visiting squad. There's another miss. Gardner has really not been active offensively. Almost a travel. But they're going to give it up anyway. That's Andre Gardner. Still to score, and he only has 1 rebound, though he has 5 assists. So he's making sure that he's found the open man, but they might need his scoring. Jumping in the wing is not going to work there for Kashiwagi. Boy, that's back-to-back poor passes from the big man. He knows it. That was all him. Chance for them to move up further, but The fans here inside Ring Arena won't mind. Gardner will eventually give it up. He's got to try to assert himself offensively. Here we go. Offline on that three. The guns of Mikawa have gone cold here in the second quarter. Tatsuya goes inside of Brown. Harrelson. Back to Tatsuya. Shot clock is at 4. Stutz knows and hits. Heads up play there from Garrett Stutz. And the lead is now 8. Another offensive thrust gone awry. Nagano there with a foul. Maybe a time for another timeout here from Coach Suzuki. He'll need to wake up his boys. They're in a real slump as Takuya Kawamura checks in. First appearance of Kokumagai. Number 11. 5'8" point guard here for Seahorses. Let's see what the contribution of these three players eventually show. Newbill back in action as well. It's even more, that's more headache for Mikawa's defense. Nice rebound. That's what he's there for. Talking about Whittington. On the outside, Kawamura. Gardner inside. That looked like more than 2 steps. But Devontae Gardner, the 3-time scoring champion, get his first 2 points off this ball game. Newbill. An offensive foul will be called. That will be called on number 10. Kamakizo Taiga. Komamuzo's wondering why. But nonetheless, it's a foul for him. As we approach the midway point of the second period. Don't look now, but it's a 6-point lead suddenly now by the visiting squad when they were trailing all throughout the first period. Easy block there from Stutz. Stutz making use of his entire 7-foot frame. Watching blank Kumagai here. 5'8" again, 7 feet. That's not fair. Baseline inbound here. Not too much movement. They just gave it up. And it looks like he's hurt. Talking about Kumagai. It's 5 against 4. Tatsuya gets that to drop. And there will be a timeout here as we have Kokumagai. And he looks hurt. Let's see if we can get an update for you when we come back. It's 37-29. Osaka now with the lead. 4:49 remaining here in the first half. The lead from Mikawa is gone as they find themselves trailing by 8 here. Nice pass inside to Gardner. Gardner will get that 3-point play opportunity. Gardner now with 4 points in the ball game. And on the line for one more. Excellent pass there from Koyo Takahashi. Takahashi doesn't really play that much, only 8 minutes contest, but he will try to make the most out of his minutes on the floor. Gardner on the line. Makes that first. Actually makes the bonus free throw. Cuts the lead down to 5. Chance of defense now from the fans here at the Wing Arena. 3-pointer! Not going to work there for Hashimoto. Hashimoto has been cold here. Nice bounce pass. Gardner stops, pops, and lays it in. Devontae Gardner now being a little bit more active offensively. He's got 7 points. Hashimoto with nothing to show on the score sheet except for a rebound and 2 assists. Three players checking in here for the boys in white. Led by Ira Brown. So they want a little bit more flexibility on the offense and the defense. Newbell with possession here. Thought about it. Gives it up to Harrelson. Harrelson for 3. The lead is back up to 5. Seahorses Mikawa on the offensive. The fans cheering themselves hoarse here. Back to Gardner. Will he take matters into his own hands once again? Thought about it. Gives it up. Nice incursion there. Perfect time to cut by Shane Whittington. He's got a 3-point play in the offing. Nice explosion to the basket there. Alson with the foul. Back-to-back 3-point play opportunities here for Seahorses Mikawa. Could get them to within 2. No. Boy, Whittington is 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's much better than that. An offensive foul is going to be called. Another turnover for Osaka. That is going to be their 6th turnover. They've actually held their turnovers to a minimum. Pretty good number, but that time it's going to send the ball back to Mikawa. Looking to tie this ball game with a 3 or come to within 1 with a deuce. Gardner gives it up. Shot clock is at 3. At 2. You're going to have to put this one up. And a traveling violation will be called. Missed opportunity there for Mikawa. And this really play. Nice curl. Harrelson left open. Long 2 doesn't work. Have to stay on this end of the floor. Ball still with the visitors. Takahashi there battling for it. But will lose it in the end. Watch it again. So it's got to go to Nakamura. Trying to battle for that rebound as well. Got them another possession. Newbell almost lost it. Brown was asking for it, didn't get it. Excellent pass! Wow, how did he find Harrelson with that pass? And the lead is back up to 5. One of the highlights here of the first 2 quarters. He's got to take that. And Kawamura makes it. He was gun shy for a bit. Why should he? He's shooting 53% from three-point distance. He should just launch every single time he gets the ball. He's been cut down to a single basket. Nice pocket pass, extra pass. Hashimoto still cannot buy a basket. Looks for it once again, no. He'll top out. New build for three. Good line, a little bit too strong. Gathered now by Gardner. A minute and a half remaining here. We have not seen Kawamura back in action after his 18 points in the first period. Maybe Coach Suzuki using the strategy of the Golden State Warriors and Steve Kerr, essentially playing Steph Curry in the first and third periods exclusively. And then in the fourth period, if there's a chance, they bring Curry back in. We're tied at 41. Hashimoto will be fouled here by Takahashi. That means 3 free throws coming up for the gunslinger. Hashimoto is actually the number 3 leading scorer in the league, but today he has yet to get on the scoreboard. He has contributed an assist, a rebound and 3 assists. These are going to be his first points. Finally on the board. And he gives Osaka a 1-point advantage. We expect him to make all these 3 free throws. Second is down, but he's rattling that one through. It's not a swish like you're normally used to seeing. Although the Japanese hoping Hashimoto finds his shooting touch when they play in the FIBA Asia Cup in Doha, Qatar next week. He makes all 3. It wasn't clean, but nonetheless gets it. 3-point lead here by Osaka. Almost a 5-second violation. And eventually a turnover. There's too many turnovers here for Seahorses Mikawa. Mikawa already in double digits as far as turnovers are concerned. They've got 10. 38.7 remain. Finally they get it in. And getting away for a quick basket inside. That was a breakdown in defense. And Harrelson made them pay. Lead is back up to 5. Difference of about 9 seconds. The game clock and the shot clock. Long 3-pointer will miss. They're going to go for the final basket here. Attempt at the basket. Newberg will handle this one. Ops a step back. 3-pointer rattles through. What a solid end to the first half here by the visiting Osaka squad. They trailed by 6 early at 23-17. But another big burst here to end the first half will give them this lead as they're up 49-41. We'd like to welcome everybody back here to the Wing Arena for this battle between two of the top teams in the West. Osaka Evessa, number 4 in the West, up against Seahorses Mikawa, who are currently number 2 in the Western Conference with a 23-11 slate. As you take a look at the highlights, enjoy the highlights here of the first 2 quarters, and I will go through the 24-man national squad of Japan for the FIBA Asia Cup. This was announced earlier. So they have 24, because from this list of 24, they will now eventually, the final 12 will be chosen from this list to be able to comprise the lineup for each matchup. So we have Takatoshi Furukawa, Ryan Rossiter, Kosuke Takeuchi, Gavin Edwards, Yuki Togashi, Seiya Ando, Joji Takeuchi, Daiki Tanaka, Leo Vendrain, Ryusei Shinoyama, Naoto Tsuji, Aki Chambers, Yudai Nishida, Kosuke Hashimoto, who is playing in this ball game, Atsuya Ota, Kosuke Kanemaru, who you saw just light it up here in the first 2 periods, actually just played in the first quarter. We have Avi Koki Schaefer also featuring in today's ball game. Shuto Ando, we have Tenketsu Harimoto, Yuya Nagoshi, Ira Brown also in action today, together with Takuya Hashimoto. Hashimoto has not yet really had a good showing today, though he has 3 points, all off free throws. Isaiah Murphy and Keita Imamura. So those are the 24 players that were named by the Japan Basketball Association. And from this 24, 12 players will eventually be chosen to represent Japan in the FIBA Asia Cup next weekend in Doha, Qatar. From what I understand, Japan will be choosing 15 players, and all those 15 players will fly to Qatar. When they get there, the night before, they will eventually choose who will be the final 12 per match. As we take a look at the numbers here, Osaka Evessa up 49-41. Really, take a look at not the percentages, but the field goals made from 2-point distance, just about the same. 13 for Seahorses, 14 for Osaka. Not too much of a difference there, but in 3-point country, that is where the difference lies. 3 more 3-pointers made here by Osaka. But for me, if you ask me, the big number really here, looking at their first matchup, last October 28, there were 15 steals for Osaka, and they had 36 points on fast breaks converted. Today, already 7 steals for Osaka, and they've had 13 points off those turnovers. And so that's a big stat as we take a look at some of the leading scorers. A tremendous start. 18 points there for Kawamura. He did not see action in the second period. There he is on your screens. Let's see what he does and what he contributes when he re-enters. I'm sure he's coming in here in the third. Welcome back to B.LEAGUE action, coming to you from the Wing Arena. Anthony Sunta here with the call. Glad you're joining us. Osaka Evessa looking to try to further move up in the standings. If you're just joining us, I explained earlier, you want to be able to finish in the top 3 in each conference, because the top 3 in each conference automatically make it to the playoffs. And then the next 2 teams with the best record, regardless of conference, will comprise the 8-team field entering the playoffs. Oh, surprising. It doesn't look like Kawamura will be starting here. He still got his warm-ups on. Check that, Kanemaru. Kawamura, I think, will be checking. No, he's going to be taking off his jacket. First, I thought Kosuke would not be fielded in. After that excellent first 10 minutes with 18 points. He was feeling it here today. Why not send him back in? He's got the hot hand. Essentially the same starting 5 for both these squads to begin this third period. Kawamura is in there, together with Collinsworth. We have Kanemaru, Schaefer, and Gardner. That is the starting 5 for Seahorses Mikawa. Schaefer. We'll give it up to Gardner. See what they yield here in their first possession. They need to attack now. Gardner thought about it. Will bring it closer. Using the glass for two. Gardner loves to operate in the middle and inside. 2 points there. Newbill short on that three. Now they're going to walk it up in no hurry. Takuya will give it up now to Collinsworth. Collinsworth for a three. Good line, a little bit too strong. Big rebound there from Harrelson. Nakamura on the floor together with Harrelson. And the rest of the starters, these are all the players that have started once again. Newbill and Ira Brown as well. Nice basket there from Harrelson. Harrelson, a good start and a good finish to that first half. He's got 11 points. First 2 points in the second half here. Now for Kanamaru. He's got 20 points in the contest. Nakamura gets away for two inside. Let's see Collinsworth. We'll try to force the issue. Another three. Not going to work that time for Kanamaru. Collinsworth is a big point guard. When he gets inside that thing, he should just try to muscle his way. But he opted out. Ira Brown. Nice swing. It lands to Harrelson. Newbill thought about it. Newbill inside, kicks it out. Three on the way, nothing for Donnelly. Offensive rebound there by Harrelson, but he passes it to the wrong individual. Gardner now. Gardner. Full pass there. Telegraphed by the 7'10", actually the 6'10" Harrelson. Donnelly, will he get it this time? Does. He's got that range. You cannot leave him open. He missed a while ago. He's not going to miss two straight. The lead is now at 11. There's another steal. And another conversion. And the lead is now 13. Finally, they get a basket. Nice one from Takuya. That keeps them within striking distance, though they are down by 11. Offensive foul is going to be called. That's going to be against Newbill. He can't believe it. He's looking up at the screen as Takuya fell to the ground. Here it is. Watch it. That was clearly an offensive foul. What is he complaining about? He moved and he moved into the way of Takuya. Still asking for confirmation, but nonetheless, call 6. Chance for Mikawa to get closer. Things have quieted down a little bit here at the Wing Arena. The fans are a little bit surprised that their team is now down and down big. Coming into this match, Seahorses Mikawa is number 2 in the West, but they are on a 3-game losing streak. They want to stop that losing streak right here. But now they find themselves down once again. They can't get a basket inside that paint. Another three, yes, from the opposite end. Elliot Donnelly. Lead is now at 14. Takuya gives it up. Kanamaru can't hit. And here come the visitors. Another three, that's short. Lands to Harrelson's. Harrelson, nice look inside. Donnelly will get stripped. Collinsworth now on the break. Excellent setup. Kanamaru can't hit. Gotta make sure of this one. Okay, give it up. Gardner had the inside position already. Now will force the issue. It'll miss. Takuya with the rebound. Koki Schaefer will give it back up to Gardner. Nice cut. Takuya. Good movement without the basketball. Gardner always keeps his head up, looking for a cutting teammate. Here comes Hashimoto. Only 3 points, but right now his team doesn't really need his offensive sock. Takuya misses that first free throw from a 53% three-point shooter. Makes the second. The lead is still 13 here for Osaka. And that's why fans are now screaming defense. Can they get it from their squad though? Nice movement. Boy, Harrelson can put that ball on the floor. Didn't really show too much of that in the previous games we've covered. He can get to the cup. On the line after 2 free throws. Schaefer picks up a personal. First free throw rattles out though. For Josh Harrelson. 31-year-old still possesses some of that foot speed. Misses both. Schaefer with a rebound. Collinsworth gives it up. Collinsworth has been opting to really display awesome. Takuya had to put that one up. It's going to be a miss. Another rebound by Harrelson. Harrelson now with 6 boards. Three-pointer, Donley. Finally a miss after hitting 2 straight. Didn't miss by much though. Here's Collinsworth. Gives it up once again. Takuya for 3. Yes! It's down to 10. Half of the third period done. Nice spin. Quick double there from Gardner. Donley will give it up. Hashimoto. Out of Brown. Three-pointer for Harrelson. From about 17 feet. Nice basket there from Kanemaru. All he needs is a little bit of daylight. Lead is down to 8. Nice rally put together here. And then, just like that, getting away is Nakamura. Just gonna stop that rally and stop it cold. Quick launch once again. Basket and 1. And we have a 3-point basket. Quite possibly a 4-point play. Watch it here. Off that curl. Clearly a foul there from Hiromu. Can he complete the 4-point play? Kanemaru. Does. He's down to 6. Stuck. Let's re-enter the ball game. Hashimoto now. Let's see if he can try to get into the scoring act. But the ball is on the other side. Tatsuya gets away. It is back to 8. 63-57 is our official tally. Under 3 minutes to play. Schaefer gives it up. Gardner on the outside. Nice look inside. Quick basket. Tatsuya moving it out the basketball once again. And only. That was Takuya rather. Only Tatsuya to beat. going to be a foul. And Hashimoto pushing off the smaller Ito Tatsuya. And 30 remaining here in the third. Hashimoto might launch. Decides to bring it closer. Gets it right back. We're going to have to put up a shot here. They're not going to beat the shot clock. And that is when Hashimoto finally drains one. Not going to count them. See what Collins does. Quickly gives it up to Gardner. Gardner inside. Almost a travel. Schaefer for three. No. That's out of his range. Nice tap. Collinsworth to Takuya. That's a 3-second violation. That was clear. Collinsworth should have just taken that shot. He had Takuya inside for the rebound. Not to mention, Devontae Gardner was there as well.
3-second violation.
Gardner only with 11 points here so far. Not too much scoring here tonight from the 3-time scoring champion. Kanemaru though has 25 points, 26 points, check that. To lead all scorers.
時間が流れたのでもう一度時間を確認いたします。
Entry here for Kashiwagi as the officials will take a look at something on the monitor. Again, Japan has announced their 24-man pool. And I believe by tomorrow they will be taking down that 24-man pool to 15. Those 15 players will now travel to Doha, Qatar to represent Japan in the FIBA Asia Cup. Good to see that the qualifiers are pushing through. It was actually supposed to be held in the Philippines in Clark. But because of COVID restrictions, Doha, Qatar has picked up the games. And FIBA action will continue next weekend. That's why next weekend there will be no B.LEAGUE action. To focus on the different national teams. Collinsworth gets inside. It's not going to drop. He will head to the line for 2 shots though.
ファウル大阪3番エリック・ドンリー1つ目のファウル5つ目のチームファウルです。フリースロー2本が与えられます。2ショット。 South Osaka number 55, Joshua Harrison.
A minute 31 remaining. As we see the return of Josh Harrelson, nursing 3 fouls. Collinsworth on the line. He's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He'll finally get a 3rd point. Collinsworth, not too much of a scorer, but he is averaging 8 points. He does have an average of 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Too strong on that second free throw. And the lead of Osaka at 5. Nice defense that time from Kanemaru. That's a matchup we're looking forward to as it evolves here. Hashimoto up against Kanemaru. A lot of that in the 4th quarter, hopefully. Harrelson trying to spin, loses control, gives it back up. We're gonna have to attack now. Evessa will, or Evessa should, and they get away. Osaka gets that basket. It is now 67-60. Another 3 there from Kanemaru. He's got 29 points in the contest, averaging 17 points a ball game. He's way above that. Trying to answer. And does. That's Tatsuya. Lead still at 7. Not too much space. Maybe too quick a shot. Kanemaru was feeling it. That was a heat check for him. Osaka will look for the final shot. Final attempt here. As they look to increase their 7-point lead. Tatsuya gives it up. Donley for 3. No. Overshoots. That would have counted. There's still time. Gardner puts it up. That was close. 3 quarters are done here at the Wing Arena tonight. And it's Osaka 70, Mikawa 63. Good evening and welcome back to the 4th and final period here at the Wing Arena as Seahorses Mikawa host Osaka Evessa. Number 2 team in the West up against the number 4 team. And we got another basket. And that's going to increase the lead of the visiting squad Osaka to 9. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Suntay with the call. We have an attendance of 1,084 here tonight. And they're trying to cheer their team horse. But in the end, so far, they're still down. Tatsuya hands it over there. Stutz couldn't drive that through. He was pushed in the back. Well, they're going to say there was a foul actually in the shot of Ito Tatsuya. So Tatsuya on the line for 2. Tatsuya with 12 points here tonight. To go with 3 assists. Those are very good numbers for Ito Tatsuya. He's only been on the floor for 12 minutes. That's a great contribution. He's got 12 points in 12 minutes. And maybe 2 more coming up. So essentially 13 points, so in 13 minutes. He's been on the floor for 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Tally stays at 13. But the lead is back up to 10. Seahorses Mikawa need to make a move and make it quickly. So goes back to Takuya. Takuya's got to attack here. Nice pass. That's There's a last-minute shot there from Whittington. It's going to count. And bring that lead of Osaka to 8. Stutz with a slam. Boy, he got away inside and that close to the basket. The 7-footer didn't really have to jump that high. Lead is back up to 10. A minute and a half gone here in the fourth and final period. Gardner and company need to come up with some stops. Overshoots there. We'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots though. Avante Gardner, 3-time scoring champion here in the B.LEAGUE. Only with 11 points. He's got 7 rebounds though and 10 assists. So looking for a triple-double here tonight. This Gardner, but right now they need his points. I think he'll get those 3 rebounds. Right now he needs to put that ball through the hoop. He is down to 9. Almost a good stop. Ito picks that up though. That's a faster timeline. Not really exactly the time to use up some clock. Aaron Brown gets it right back down to his big man. Ito with the move. Stutz for 3. No, that was a brick. Takuya. Lane point. Now they go to Whittington. Back up. Whittington attacks. Using the glass for 2. The lead is down to 7. Mini rally being put together here by the boys in black. And the fans here chanting defense. Can they? Will they get it? Hashimoto making that move. Duty foul on Kanemaru. It's the matchup that we were expecting to see. There was a little shove from Kanemaru on the shoulder there of Hashimoto. Almost 2.5 down in the final period. Hashimoto with space, gives it up to Harrelson. Harrelson against the double. 3-point play in the offing. There's a foul on the reach in there. Whittington picks up a personal. Oh, it's Gardner with a foul. He looked up at the replay monitor and he saw it. He said, yep, I got him. I had my hand in the cookie jar. 3-point play for Harrelson. Yes. 16 points now for the big man of Osaka, Evessa. Let's see what Kashiwagi can contribute here. They've had Collinsworth on the bench. Whittington falling away, no. Nice offensive rebound there by Kashiwagi. Gardner gives it up. Nice attack. Gardner with defensive rebound and put back. That is rebound number 8. If you're looking for a triple-double. Triple-double watch here for Devontae Gardner. Next 2-man game. Ito with the floater. No. Another rebound there by Gardner. He's got 9. One more and he's got the triple-double. They say the foul will be on Newbill, but it will be on the floor. So no free throws. Newbill not happy with that. Got surprised a little bit there by change of speed and pace by Shinsuke. Kashiwagi is a crafty individual. 4th foul here on DJ Newbill. So he's playing on borrowed time. He might have to hit the bench. So his team is up by 8. It might be a good time to rest him first. You don't need him on the floor. You need him in the end game, especially if it's close. But he stays in the ball game. Kashiwagi. Nice look. And they're going to run out of time. Lack of recognition there from Kanemaru. Minutes and change remaining here. Still an 8-point lead enjoyed by Osaka. Newberg. Throws it back out. He's gonna have to take this one himself. Newbill for three. Bang! That's gonna bring the lead back up to 11. And it looks like his coach Takeno, will let him stay here for the remainder. Whittington can't hit that one. That was a long two. Things not looking good here for Mikawa. So mathematically still a lot of time. But they've got to come up with some stops and hit some shots. Newbill for three. Too strong. Nice look inside. Gardner with a slam. Gardner now with 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists. Mikawa needing another stop here. Nice jumper. Boy, he just turned around. That's Taiga. And hit it. Got a timeout on the floor. 4:45 remaining. And it's 11-point lead. Enjoyed by the visiting Osaka squad. The last time these two teams faced each other was October 28th of 2020. And it's a win by Osaka, 98-76. That was a blowout. Here today, they're leading by 11. It's been cut to 9 there by that shot from Whittington. But still, you could say that Osaka has the number of Mikawa this season. Tatsuya thought about it. Gives it up. Falling away is Brown. He's still got that hang time. Trying to make a good case. Making it to the final roster of 12 for Japan in the FIBA Asia Cup. This is another guy making a strong case. Kanemaru. Kanemaru now with 31 points. Newberg. Try to use some clock. Wisely so. Here's Newbill. Newbill puts it up and in. And the lead is back up to 11. And the timeout will be called here by Coach Suzuki. I guess he's got to remind his players, we need stops, and we need stops now, or else this ball game is done. Here we go, one final push. As Satoshi Nagano checks in. During that last break, Shinsuke Kashiwagi looked like he injured his knee. Hence he was replaced. Let's see if we can get an update before this match is actually over. Gardner. 3! Nothing there from Kanemaru. They're gonna let that go out. Smart play from Hashimoto. Hashimoto also in contention there for final 12 spots in Japan's national squad. Ito gets it past the timeline. Ito, change of pace. Still keeps it outside. Brown inside. They pass it out to Ito. Ito now will explode to the basket. Gives it up. Hashimoto. Long two. Short. That's the possession once again off that rebound from Ira Brown. And Newbill will say that keeps up the entire 14. Or most of it at least. Under 3 to play. Newbill. Cross-court pass. And that will be a violation. No, they're going to say they got it off in time. They did get off in time. It hit the ring. And it fell to the floor. Nobody from Mikawa picked it up. Coach Suzuki shaking his head in dismay.
Let's go, bro.
Newbill there with the attack. Fouled by Nagano. Mikawa with one more foul to give before they get into the penalty. There's a nice look at Coach Suzuki. And again, they've got 14 seconds to burn. Ito kicks it out. Ira Brown for 3. Bang! That just might be the final nail in the coffin. Takuya gives it up. Takuya gets it back. 3-pointer for Whittington. Swishes through. Still possible, but you need a stop and a quick basket. And Newbill knows it. And that's why he's using clock once again. Time is their friend. Newbill, stutter step. Foul's going to be called on Gardner. They're not yet in the penalty. So just a baseline inbound. What a nice pocket pass there. But they are in the penalty. Check that. So it's 2 free throws. Coming up here for Garrett Stutz. And the 7-footer can hit those free throws. Lead is now at 12. Stutz makes both. More breathing space. Wallingsworth is going to check right back in together with Koki Schaefer. Schaefer not really too much of a scorer. He's there primarily for defense. Not quite sure why you put him in. You do need some stops, yes, but you also need some points. Schaefer gives it up. Nagano. Deflection and a steal. And that should be it. It's going to be a one-ball game here by Osaka. And you can see a lot of the fans not chanting defense anymore. They know it's done. Ito looks inside. That's a perfect pass. He saw that his import was inside up against only Nagano. Nagano only 5'9". Watch it here. Slipping inside is Ira Brown, who stands at 6'4", not to mention he's got hops. Brown on the line, looking for the finishing touches on this victory. After winning it 98-76 on October 28th, they're going to win here this evening. Brown with a split. A minute and change. Nagano. Quick three doesn't work. Gardner's not on the floor, so he's not going to pick up his triple-double. So that would have been a triple-double in a losing effort. So from his point of view, he wouldn't have wanted it anyhow. Newbill, shaking, baking. Excellent pass. Harrelson can't drop it down there. Suddenly, getting aggressive is Collinsworth. A little bit too late though. Newbill. They might not even have to go for the basket here. And he'll just opt to try to dribble it out. Maybe take a shot at the last second, just so that they don't register a turnover. But sometimes coaches will say just don't take the shot. Depends on what Coach Akeno says, what his instructions are. And he doesn't want the turnover, so Newbill put that one up, shorten that three. It's going to be the final statement here for Whittington. There's going to be a steal. Collinsworth inside. Back-to-back baskets. They're still playing till the very end, but it's a losing cause. This match is over, and it's going to be a win by Osaka Evessa as they improve to 19 rather. 19 wins, 16 losses. And Seahorses Mikawa will have lost 4 straight here. Their longest losing streak in the B-League this season. And they're going to drop to 23 wins, 12 losses. Let's take a look at the quarter scoring. Very poor second quarter for Mikawa. Really did them in. That was a 12-point quarter that went to Osaka. So it's back to the drawing board here for Coach Himikazu Suzuki of Seahorses Mikawa, losing 4 straight here. They're on a tailspin. They need to stop this tailspin. Well, maybe it's good that it came at this particular point because they're going to have essentially a week and a half break because of the FIBA Asia Cup. It's an international break. All the professional leagues will stop and lend their national team players, except for the NBA, of course. The NBA will be sending G League players as the NBA season is well underway. Seahorses Mikawa going around and thanking their fans for coming over. We had an attendance of over 1,000 here today. Most of them cheering for Seahorses Mikawa. And they're going to go home sad, unfortunately. There's a nice look at Coach Suzuki. He's got his work cut out for him for the next couple of days, a week and a half. He might have to yield some players to the national team. Might be a good bet to say that Kosuke Kanemaru will be there as part of that team. And unfortunately for them, when they come back, regardless of the outcome in Doha, Qatar, they'll have to do a 14-day quarantine. Here we have Coach Akitomo Takeno of Osaka Evessa.
相手のペースでプレーしてしまったので、よろしくなかったですけど、その後カムバックできたので良かったです。
第2クォーター少しディフェンスを変えたように見えたんですけど、どうでしたでしょうか。
はい、そうですね。はい、いつもゾーンディフェンスを使いました。
はい。あそこで前半リード保ってて、
そのまま後半もリード保ったような
感じがあったんですけど、これで
東の上位とも1勝1敗で西の首位に勝ったと、今後どんな感じでしょうか。
In the second quarter, they changed their defense to zone, and that turned things around. After being down by 4, they had a fantastic blast in the second, and they went into the break up 49-41. he ends by saying that they still have a lot more games to be played, and so he needs to keep their condition, and he hopes his players always play at the top of their game. We're going to be hearing from the player of the game, quite possibly two players, if we have the chance. And here is one of the players of the match, Josh Harrelson.
Congratulations for win. How was today's game? Today's game was great. We knew we had to come out, and it was a very important game for us this game. It's an in-conference game, and we're fighting to make a playoff spot right now. So we got to do everything we can to win these in-conference games. And so we came out tonight, executed a game plan, and everybody played well together.
同地区のこのプレーオフの進出争いをするチームとの対戦でしたので、今日は本当に大事な試合だということで臨みました。全員でゲームプランを遂行して勝つことができたと思います。
自分自身のパフォーマンスについていかがでしょうか。
How do you feel about your individual performance?
I thought I played well. My shot was falling. I was getting rebounds. My team has a lot of confidence in me. I haven't had the greatest season this season, but I'm going to continue to fight and continue to play hard, and hopefully I continue to help our team win big games.
今日はシュートも決まっていましたし、リバウンドの面でもチームを助けることができたと感じています。チームのこのチームメイトが自分のことを信用してくれて、今年あまり調子が良くない中でも信用してくれて、その結果が今日出すことができたと感じています。
チャンピオンシップ進出期待しています。おめでとうございました。
So that was that. I think Josh was expecting another question. There wasn't any that followed. But he said that this wasn't really the best of seasons for him, but as long as his teammates pick up the slack, that's all that counts. That's why basketball is a team game. As we go back to some of the highlights of today's match. And as we go to the highlights once again, a lot of you, I think, want to find out who are part of the 24-man pool of Japan for the FIBA Asia Cup. And the 24 players are Takoshi Furukawa, Ryan Rossiter, Kosuke Takeuchi, Gavin Edwards, Yuki Togashi, Seiya Ando, Joji Takeuchi. We have Daiki Tanaka, Leo Vendrain, Ryusei Shinoyama, Naoto Tsuji, Aki Chambers, Yudai Nishida, Kosuke Hashimoto, Atsuya Ota, Kosuke Kanemaru, Avi Koki Schaefer, Shuto Ando. We have Tenketsu Harimoto, Yuya Nagayoshi, Ira Brown, Takuya Hashimoto, Isaiah Murphy, and Keita Imamura. From these 24 players will come the final list of 24. The Japan Basketball Association will actually make an announcement tomorrow about the 15 men. So they're going to cut this 24-man roster down to 15, and eventually those 15 will fly to Doha, Qatar to represent Japan in the FIBA Asia Cup. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here of this match. Not exactly nip and tuck. We had some exciting points here and there. First quarter really belonged to Mikawa, 25-21, but after that second period, Osaka took over. They were up 49-41. Third period ended 70-63, and in the end, it was a runaway victory, winning it 93-85. Gardner almost with a triple-double here. He was one rebound short. Excellent pass, and getting away with the basket once again is the player of the game. That was Josh Harrelson. Being very playful there was Harrelson. He got a steal off in the break. Donley. That's the first of his 2 3-pointers. He'll hit one from the other corner. This might be it. There it is. The contributions from everybody, top to bottom. That gentleman there was on fire this entire night. Kanemaru finishing with 31 points. In fact, in the first quarter, he actually had 18 points. And the entire Osaka squad had 21. Almost outscoring the Osaka squad, but that was the first quarter. Second, third, and fourth all belong to Osaka. Whittington gets away inside. Tatsuya, nice pass inside. No look pass there for Brown. And the slam there from Stutz. Ira Brown is part of that 24-man pool. He could be denaturalized player for Japan. We'll see who they decide to get. Yeah, the pick of the litter. Have a lot of naturalized players. New build. That was the final basket. That gave them a 12-point lead with about 2.5 to be played. Gardner with a strong finish. It was all for naught. Ito, perfect pass. Ira Brown showing us his range. He does have that three. Another one of those three-level scorers. There's your final score, 93 for Osaka, 85 for Seahorses Mikawa. 2-point field goals, just about even. In fact, shooting 65%. Much better is Seahorses, but when you look at the three-point distance, they yielded 4 more three-point shots, and that proved to be one of the main differences here today. Free throws, essentially the same, 66.7%, but 10 out of 15 for Seahorses. And on the other side, we had 8 out of 12. These are the top scorers. We talked about the great 31 points of Kanemaru. Osaka was led by New Bill 17. More interesting numbers. Turnovers, 10 apiece. Assists, just about even. But the steals, it was 10-3 in favor of Osaka. And this one is the big number. Points off turnovers, 24 points garnered by Osaka, and only 6 points put together by Seahorses Mikawa. This is the head-to-head matchup between these two individuals we were talking about earlier. We had Kashiwagi, who ended up this ball game injured, up against Nakamura. Nakamura got the better of that matchup as well, and his team takes the victory as well here tonight. That does it here for our coverage from the Wing Arena. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thank you very much for joining us. Till next time, take care. Have a good night ahead. God bless everybody.